Today is February 19th, 2026, only 5 days after Valentine's Day. You know what Americans love more than Valentine's Day and probably more than their Valentine? Spending all of their American money.
Welcome to the News Hour. The U.S. economy added a modest 50,000 jobs last month. That was below expectations and capped the weakest year for job growth.
I know the exact date. Got laid off February 10th.
100,000 fewer jobs a month.
What happens when an entire generation of people cannot enter a job market because entry-level jobs have collapsed?
8 applications and I did around 4 assessments that took 1 hour each.
What a bunch of babies! We should be grateful that we're getting mandatory vacations from the government. I mean, hello, does anyone actually like working? And don't get me started on those Gen Z snowflakes that didn't start investing at 3 months old. As far as I'm concerned, I know only one baby that actually understands stocks. Wait, what do you mean the baby's AI? If they raise prices on groceries, then we're less likely to buy groceries. And so, guess what? Bought a tea for summer. And so my journey began, going to my local bookstore, the bookseller, to see if I found some willing people, who luckily don't work for the IRS, to share their employment stories with me. So, are you employed?
Technically, yes. Yeah.
How much do you make?
I make 17, which sounds good. It is if it was a full-time job. Yeah. They told me it was full-time. And then I started my first day of work, and after training, they started scheduling me like 1 day a week. So, turns out it's a part-time job, but I'm so grateful.
In fact, interviewing Vera made me realize just how hard it is easy it is to even apply for a job in the first place. And what is the process for you to get this job? What was that process like?
So, it didn't take that long, only about like 6 months, give or take. 48 applications over the span of like 6 or 7 months. But yeah.
So, do you think with your part-time job, you would be able to make a living and live by yourself?
Yeah. I could definitely live somewhere like in my mom's house, you know.
Okay. Are you employed?
Yes.
Where do you work?
I work at Northside Hospital as an EVS.
And what did it take for you to get this position?
Okay, so I submitted an application and then I was jobless for 4 weeks before they contacted me back. So that I had no money. I was busy selling feet pictures, but they kept getting rejected.
Why did they keep getting rejected?
So they said like it was something weird about.
Okay, so how would you describe the job market in America?
I think it's so perfect. I submitted 8 applications yesterday. I did 4 assessments, 1 hour each, and I love wasting my time. And I love being unemployed because I get to be a stay-at-home daughter and just absolutely do nothing, and I don't even have to eat anymore. So I learned to photosynthesize, so that's so much fun.
You took assessments, like tests for these jobs?
Yes, 1 hour long each. Like
Wow. Wow, that's great. My goal isn't to spread anti-American propaganda, if that's even a thing to begin with. My goal is to highlight the significant change in the job market compared to the minimum change in minimum wage. Don't get me wrong, I love eagles. I just find it a little concerning that we might have to resort into eating them to survive.
Okay, so tell me about your first job.
My first job, I was working at a Fuddruckers. Actually, before I got the job, I called the manager like 20 times. And I was like, why is he not giving me the job? The manager finally hired me, and I was like, yes. I lasted at Fuddruckers for about 2 years. I wound up leaving because my grandfather passed away, and it became too much for me at the time. But I had a ball working there. Minimum wage back then, I think it would have been like $6 an hour.
So the minimum wage was $6 an hour,
Mm-hmm.
and you made $7 an hour.
Right.
So, based off that, do you think that you would be more likely to live in a box now or back then?
Probably more likely to live in a box now.
How about we take a look at a real unemployed person's home and see just how the American government wants the real American to live?
Hey MTV, welcome to my crib.
Yo, what's up? My name's Hyro. I don't like to use the JOB word, so I like to call myself selectively employed. But you could put up parlays. If you have money, you could go door dashing. If you have a car. Yeah, I haven't had money in a while. I'm still getting paid for this, right?
No. No, man, you're not getting paid. What the fuck?
Bro,
Anyway, I think we all learned a valuable lesson today. The job market doesn't suck balls. It sucks ass.